Welcome back. I wasn't going to do a video on putting the T-molding on. Just came. I didn't think it was going to come till next week, but it showed up today, so I'm going to pop this on. I'm going to have to put hot glue in this top one because this top one's loose. I think the sides are fine. And I'm not sure if I want to put the yellow on the top or the black on the top. I'm just not sure because this is black here. Maybe I should just keep it black rather than a strip of yellow. That might look out of place there. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do black there, and then we'll just do the yellow on the sides. And then I want to take the tapper. We're gonna slide that out of there. We're gonna put Mr. Dew Castle next to Mr. Dew, and then I'm gonna put the tapper next to Journey over there. I'm gonna have to slide the Journey over and put tapper on the end over there. So that's my goal on this video, and then we'll turn on the Mr. Dew and I'll play a couple games, because honestly I've only played a few games of this on here when I finished the game up, getting it, when I got the game up and working. So really haven't had a chance to play it much. I should probably do a little research on exactly how to play it, because I don't know all the ins and outs of the game. I mean, there's some instructions right here. I should probably read those. I haven't even read those yet, but maybe I'll read those over and do a little research and see exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that like the keys will blink, and I believe you're supposed to hit those and stuff like that, but I'll get into that. So let me set up here and we'll put the T-molding on, and we'll hot glue that top piece. I actually lean the cabinet back up against the wall so that I can get the front part underneath there, because it goes about 3-4 inches underneath the cabinet and then it wraps around. I'll do that to both sides. So basically I'll get this side up and to the top, and then I'll just cut it long and then do that, and then I'll be able to tilt it back down and finish the back up. Okay, I think that looks good with the yellow T-molding. I had a problem up there. I put the glue in it, and then there was a piece of wood stuck in the groove up there, so I had to hurry up and get it out. So now I'm gonna pull out this tapper. I have to slide this over. A little bit of a tight fit in here. If anybody's wondering, I do have felt pads underneath the feet so it won't completely scratch up the floor. And I was just informed I forgot to power up the coin door lights, so I need to run a wire from the switching power supply to the coin door. That looks pretty good there. looks too bad there. Got them both right next to each other. I can turn these ones on, and then I'll move that tapper over into place. See if it powers on quickly or slowly. I gotta adjust Mr. Do. The red's a little too high on it. It's kind of pink. Oh, there it goes. Came right up. So now I got to move this one over. I'm gonna put the Journey on this side. I'm gonna put Tapper on that side. I like the side art on Tapper and Journey, so I kind of want to see both of those. You won't see the Spy Hunter side art, but you can only do so much. That's not too bad. I mean, can only do so much. Let's power these on to make sure they're all good. Of course, I hit the wrong switch. Oh, you know what? It's not these. Yeah, it is. Okay. The Satan's Hollow. I still have to put the monitor plug back on it. And Tron is taken apart right now. So basically, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 MCR games on one circuit, which I think is fine. They're all 20 amp circuits down here, so that should be totally fine. Actually, no, they're not on one circuit. They're on 2. Okay, we're good. Because Solar Fox isn't powered on right now, and Satan's Hollow is not powered on right now, so that's on a separate circuit. We're plenty good then. What sucks is this pole is right here. If this pole wasn't here, I'd be able to get another 6 inches out of this that way. But I don't really think I want to move the games anymore this way, because I don't want to shorten this aisle up any more than this, because this is only about 3 feet right now, so I think it's just going to have to stay like that. So let's go over here now to turn the lights off. I love the picture on this Wizard of War. It's such a nice screen. Let's see if I can somewhat half-ass play this. I didn't look it up. Let me read the directions here and see what it says. It says advance to the top of the wall by using the ladders. It says move and align ladders back and forth to detour to different areas. Oops. Hammer the key blocks. It's kind of dark right now. Probably should have left the light on. Oh, okay. When you hammer the keys, the doors at the top will open. Creatures will then turn into extra. Eliminating all of them will receive an extra Mr. Do. Okay, so, and then elimination of all cherries will also advance you to the next screen. Eliminate monsters and creatures to advance to the next wall. So basically, if you kill all these guys, you're going to advance to the next wall. If you hit all the keys and you open up all the doors and you're able to spell extra, you get an extra guy. Does that mean I can do that? Probably not. I'm going to have to start this over. This cabinet does not have an on-off switch, which is fine. It's not a big deal because these are all on breakers and switches. I have, like in here, if you look up here, these 3 switches here. This one runs this room. This one runs this wall right here up to the carnival. And then this first switch right here runs this half of the MCR games on this plug coming down from the ceiling. And then this other plug over here is powered by one of these 2 switches here. So one switch powers the rest of the center on this part, and then that other switch powers the rest of the games in this row here. And it might go over to 1 or 2 games over there, I forget. It's been a while since I wired it, so I don't remember. And look, blue's out again on Zaxxon. What is going on with this monitor? I thought we found a loose connection on here. I thought we did. I bet you if I turn it off and back on, it'll come on. Does this have a switch up top, or is it on the back of this game? I don't remember. Let me get on a stool. But blue's gone again. I'm waiting for that Mr. Newcastle to die. I don't want to turn all the games off and back on again. Nope, no switch up here. But I'll bet you if I turn this game off and back on, the blue will be fixed. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And since I got Spy Hunter done, it needs an adjustment. Look at the screen right there. You see that white line? Need to move the screen down a hair or enlarge it. And it looks like the red's a hair high too. So maybe I need to lower the red down a little bit too. I'm gonna turn off those games in the other room for now. You know what? Let's power. I'm gonna let them sit for a second. Let's power on Time Pilot again and see if the blue is there or not. Of course, I hit the wrong switch. I'm sorry, Zaxxon, not Time Pilot. See, now it's got blue. There's the blue. Oh, blue went out. It's got to be a cold. I don't know what it is. It's got to be something loose. Oh, it's back. No idea. Thought I had it fixed, but apparently I don't. But I'll fix it one of these days. It's clearly something stupid. So this room has a 20 amp breaker and it's only running 4 games. Wizard of War, Space Ace, and then the 2 Mr. Do's. Yeah, that Mr. Do definitely reds up too high on that. It's funny because I'll adjust these monitors and then you get them where you want the game and stuff, and sometimes it's just not, they don't look right. Alright, so let me see what I can do here. I think I gotta clean these leaf switches a little bit. Darn it. You can't hit them if they're on the ladder. Wait right here. Or not. Oh boy. Darn it. Seems like my joystick to the right is a little bit finicky. So my guess is Alright, well, we completed the board. We did not spell extra, but I'm gonna try hitting all the cherries and see what happens. It might make it kind of hard for me to move around the board though. Actually, darn it. What's that guy doing? See right there, I cannot hit him. Beat the board, but once again I didn't get the extra because I didn't get to the keys. Can't hit him on the first level either. You got to be up higher. I'm learning. Kind of go up here and see what they're going to do. Got two of them. Okay, so how do I gotta do this now? Darn it, I missed him. Shoot. Darn it. So that's 8,600. Let's try it one more time. I'm starting to get the idea of what's going on, so. So basically I want to get the keys first, I don't think. It's probably the smartest thing to do. Come on, get out of the way. He made it over because he walked on top of the other guy's head. Push that ladder over. Okay. Darn it. Yeah, the contacts on the joystick need to be filed down. So I think if you hit the keys, you only have one shot at it. So if you die, I think your keys expire. Maybe I can kill him with that. Darn it, I missed. We're gonna try it one more time. Oh, I got one more guy still. Okay, now I might as well just kill the guys because I don't have any keys left, so there's really no point. Or I can get rid of all the cherries. I might have got myself stuck here. Sure did. I trapped myself. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better. See if I can break at least 10,000. Darn it. So did I get an extra guy or did I do it wrong? I don't know. I don't know that I did it right. Trying to get there before he did. Wow, it gets a lot harder. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I hit 10,480. One more. Starting to get the hang of it. But I don't understand on the third one here why when I hit him, it didn't do anything. Darn it. Darn it. Get out of here. Nothing I could do. I pushed the ladder and I was stuck. Seriously? I'm stuck. I keep saying one more time, but hit the wrong block. Whoopsie. Now I wonder if you have to get all the keys before you kill any of the guys. And that could be part of it too. See if I can get all the keys before I kill any guys, but let's see what happens here. I killed the guy. Oh well. Tell you what, by the third scene, they really start getting on you. And it's just like the beginning of the game. Oh, shoot. I am totally screwed. Oh yeah, nothing you could do there. Well, I'll practice and we'll do another run on this game here. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the yellow T-molding. Gameplay is great. A little bit of filing to do to clean up the contacts on the joystick. Buttons seem fine. It's just mainly just the joystick to the right. So I need to just clean that up a little bit. No big deal. I'll use my little nail file. And that's pretty much it. That game is done. It works great. Looks good. Picture looks good. Trying to think here, what are my plans next, because I still don't have my connectors to build my Kickman harness. What else do I need to do down here? I guess we'll maybe we'll start on those Tato cabinets. The one that I'm going to be doing for myself, and then one that I'm going to be trading for another game, which I think you guys are going to like the game that I'm trading for. The game I'm trading for, I do have the board set for it now. The board set that I bought supposedly worked when it was in storage. They never took the battery out of the board, and it has some battery acid on it, but it doesn't look that bad. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll work. I have found all the parts, I believe, for Space Firebird. So it's another cabinet we can work on. I got to get the Tempest cabinet fixed and painted and in the basement. I don't have artwork for it yet. I'm not going to buy the artwork just yet. I don't want to spend any more money on that right now, but if I can get these Tato cabinets done, get the one in the basement that I'm going to be turning into kicks, not quicks, kicks. And then I can work on getting the Tempest cabinet fixed, painted, get that in the basement. So then we'll have two to put together down here. And then I'll probably get the Space Firebird one done. Let me find some of that. I bought some wood grain vinyl for it. It's not an exact match, you know, and I don't want to really, to be honest with you, I don't know that it's worth me spending $150 on some laminate for it, because I just don't think it needs it. Look, I still have the wiring harness all strung out around the gym because I'm supposed to have the stupid these plug-ins already. It's these ones right here I'm missing. No, 4, 8, 12. No, I'm missing the 15-pin ones. I ordered them from Arcade Shop. I ordered 10 of them, and I don't have them still. They've been shipped on the 26th of December, and the package is lost. And I don't know where I put the wood grain vinyl. Let me go see if I can't locate where I put that roll at. I wanted to show it to you. Okay, I put it up on the top shelf. I'm going to actually take a piece of this out there. I want to hold it up to the Space Firebird cabinet and just see what it looks like. So this roll was like 50 or 60 bucks on Amazon. It's very thick material, and it is I might have to look up how long it is. I believe it's long enough to do 2 cabinets. So if you think about it, 30 bucks a cabinet, that's nothing. But it has a wood grain texture to it. It's vinyl material, but it's definitely thick. It is, like, I probably wouldn't recommend wrapping it around the edge for the T-molding, because I don't know that that would work. But the only thing I see with this is it does not have, like, the darker grain in it. But I don't know, man. I think that's pretty nice. And it feels like wood. It's got a nice texture to it. I'm going to hold that up to the Frogger cabinet. I bet it's going to be real close. So I'm probably just going to use this for Space Firebird and for Phoenix. But I'll probably do a short video. I think I did one before up against the Phoenix, but I never checked it up against the Frogger cabinet or the Space Firebird cabinet. So I want to do that to see what it looks like. But yeah, you can see here, there's a huge roll. Let me look real quick, see what I paid for it, and let you know how long that roll is. And if somebody's interested, I'll actually put the link in the description. So if you see my short video with that on there, you'll know. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer look at it here, close up here. So it's not bad. Like I said, it just doesn't have that deep dark grain areas. I mean, it's a little bit dark right there, but... Okay, this roll was 31 inches wide, 354 inches long, which turns out to be able to do 2 full cabinets if I did the sides and the front. I'm trying to think here. Phoenix, I don't think has wood grain on the front, just on the sides. So technically, you should be able to get 2 cabinets out of this. This is made for walls, and it says cabinets and countertops. So I'll put the link in the description from Amazon. It was $65 for a roll of it. So you're looking at, we'll just say $70 with tax or whatever. So you're looking at $35 per cabinet to use this stuff. So I don't think that's bad at all, as long as it sticks, and it seems pretty damn sticky, so I think it's going to be just fine. And I'm sure you can use a heat gun with it to also help assist it to stick even better by warming it up. So I'm going to stop this video here, and we will get on. I'll do a short video on what this looks like up next to the Phoenix so you can see it, and also next to the Space Firebird, which is pretty much a Frogger cabinet. It should be the same wood grain. So, all right, guys, that's going to end this video. And somebody just messaged me, and I totally forgot about it. What am I thinking? I forgot the coin lights, the coin door lights. I got to look at it. I can't believe I forgot it. And now I don't even know if they're wired up. They're definitely not lit. Are they wired up? I mean, there's wires going to them. Give me a second here. I don't have power going to them, so I will get power going to them. Plug's right here. So I have to get power to this Molex connector. And we put a switching power supply in here. No big deal. I'll just run a wire over to here and we'll plug it in and it'll work just fine. So I'm gonna leave this door open so I don't forget to do that. So we put these away. I might have to put LED bulbs in there. I stuck an LED bulb in there and then I realized it wasn't plugged in, but I might just put these LED bulbs in there, but we'll see we'll see. I think those are 194 bulbs that are currently in there. I gotta clean up my mess on the floor from when I was doing those conversion on that that switcher, that Perfect Solution switcher setup. All right, guys, that's gonna end this video. Let me know what you guys think of the finished Mr. Ducastle. Very easy project, quick. Cost $20 in T-molding. 20 feet of T-molding just worked out. I actually had like a 8-inch piece left over that I cut off the one side, and there was still like this much room on the back of the cabinet, so I just pounded it in. So I had zero waste on the T-molding. I had a piece of black left over from my bin of extra T-molding, so I spent $20 on T-molding. I switched the power supply, which I had one here from coming out of some other game. I have a bunch of them in a bin here. What did I buy? We printed our artwork ourselves. I bought a can of paint, which was 25 bucks. Very little bit of body work, next to nothing. A little bit of sandpaper. We roll painted everything. We'll just say I had $35 in paint supply. We'll say $40. And then 20 for T-molding, 60 bucks. So, I mean, I took the monitor and the game out of Space Firebird, put it into there. We painted the cabinet. We put T-molding on it. And I just cleaned it up. Cheap, fun game, very underrated. I don't know why the hell people say they don't like it, because I think it's a fun game. Once I get the hang of it, I think I should be able to get pretty far on it. First two boards I pretty much had down after I played it a few times. So once I figure out that third board, they really start, you know, I'm surprised at the third board, and I have it on easy level. The third board, they really start grouping around you pretty quick. So you got to watch that you don't trap yourself in the corner. What else is there? Somebody had said something about taking the monitor out of Space Firebird and putting it into here. That has so much bad Mr. Ducastle burn on it that I wouldn't want it in the Space Firebird, because you would always see that on there. So because Space Firebird cabinet is not going to have a tinted screen over it, so I'm probably going to use maybe that G07, that other G07 that I had rebuilt, or maybe a 4600 or something. I have some monitors laying around here. I do have to get one of the monitors I have to get working. I got to try to find a nice one, a decent one for the trade that I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be giving the Tato cabinet to the guy, and I told him I put a working monitor in it. I couldn't guarantee. Obviously, it's going to have some screen burn, because I'm pretty much out of monitors that don't have screen burn. But anyways, I'm giving him just a Tato cabinet with a working monitor in it, and then he's going to be using it for a Kix. He has control panel, all that stuff, so he doesn't need a control panel or any of that stuff. He just needs the cabinet with a working monitor in it, and I'm doing all the body work and everything on it for him, and I'm going to paint it. just because I want to. I don't want to give somebody a cabinet that needs a lot of work, because it's pretty easy for me to do it here. So why not just knock it out for him, give him a nice smooth satin black paint job, so he's just ready to go with the artwork. I think he had mentioned something about me painting the stencils on it, which I'm not opposed to that. I could do that. I think the way that they have the stencil kit is, I don't know if they want you to put the grayish color on first and then the black. I'm thinking so. And I'm actually going to see about those. I'm going to look that up, because I'm going to talk to Escape Pod, Dan over there, and see if he can reverse that for me, because I would rather just paint the whole entire cabinet black right off the bat. Then I could tape off the front, the back with paper, plastic, and then put my side decals on, and then just spray that gray over the black. I think that would just be easier, in my opinion. And then it's only, yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up and see how those stencils are made. But if it's made to where I gotta put the gray on first, I guess I can do that. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But anyways, I have to figure out the stencils, if I'm just gonna buy them from him, or actually, believe it or not, this old game's been cheaper on stencils compared to everybody else. They're about $50 on average cheaper on them. Even their side art and stuff seems to be cheaper. Space Firebird, the screen bezel that goes around it, this old game did reproduce them at one point, and they printed them onto a cardboard type material. I had messaged him beginning of this week, end of last week, something like that, and he wasn't planning on doing any more unless I bought 10 of them. Well, I don't need 10 Space Firebird screen bezels, and I don't know there's 10 people out there that need them. So I convinced him. I was like, hey, would you mind just printing it onto vinyl for me? He's like, well, I can, but I don't know how you're gonna make a screen bezel out of it. So my theory is I'm gonna do like I did with Pole Position and all those games. I made my own screen bezel out of that real thick cardboard. It's called matting material that you get at Hobby Lobby, and you use it to put, like, if you put a picture in a frame and you want to make a nice picture frame around it, inside the picture frame, it's called matting. And that's what I used, and it's a really, really thick stuff, and it's really nice. So I have the screen bezel that came out of the Space Firebird cabinet. Somebody spray painted over it, so it's pure black. I did cut the index card out of it, the instruction card out of it, but I can tape that back together. I saved it because I can use that as my template. So if I can trace that onto the matting material from Hobby Lobby, I'll be able to cut it out and do all my bends and everything, and then I'll just apply the vinyl right to it. It'll be a little touch and go, because if that vinyl touches that board, it's stuck and there's no peeling it back off. So I do need to be careful with that. You know, maybe it's gonna be tricky, but I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, he only charged me $30 to print it. He included it with my, I bought a Alpine Ski CPO from him. He only had one left, and it has a little bit of imperfections in the black in the one bottom corner, and I said, that's fine, I'll buy it, no big deal, I know about it, I'm not worried about it. So he just put that in the mail with this vinyl that he printed out for me. So we're going to make the Space Firebird screen bezel work. If I screw it up to the point where it's completely screwed, I'll have him print me another one, and I'll just do it a second time. I'll get it one way or another, because that's, in my opinion, you got to have that in the cabinet. I think it just looks good when you look into those Frogger cabinets and stuff like that, and you see that artwork in there around the screen itself. So I'll have that next week. I found an original marquee. I'm going to have that next week. We printed the control panel overlay, so I have that. There is no side art on that game. It's just wood grain. I found a board set on Clove from a guy, and he wasn't sure if it worked or not. He did not test it. I think he said he bought it from somebody that said it worked, but we don't know. And I found some wiring harness from quarter arcade that was just a bunch of miscellaneous wiring harnesses for Space Firebird. So hopefully between all that and I found a manual, I can come up with what I need. Now, I think it's the same game as Nintendo. So I tried to do some research, if somebody can verify it with me. So, and somebody had sent me a comment too, saying that the game was made by Nintendo, and then in the US, Sega Gremlin distributed it. So I think it's the same board set. It's 3 different boards, soundboard and 2 other boards. I think it's the same board set in the Sega Gremlin cabinet as the Nintendo cabinet, but I think the wiring harnesses are a little different. So these wiring harnesses I'm getting could more than likely be for the Nintendo side of it, okay? Which I'm not worried about it because Arcade Parts and Repair sells a switching power supply for that game. So I'm probably just going to use a switching power supply in it. So if I can, between the manual, the harnesses that I bought, I should be able to figure out how to wire this thing up, especially if it's the same game. Now, whether or not the connectors are different between the Sega Gremlin cabinet that they put it in versus the Nintendo cabinet, was it just, did Sega Gremlin just use the power supply that they used on Frogger and stuff, and that's what's different with the wiring harness because it plugs into their power supply versus Nintendo used their power supply? I'm not sure, but if somebody can shed some light on that, that would be awesome. I'd like to know that. But I better quit rambling. I got stuff to do in the shop. I'm gonna go out there now, make a quick video on showing you what this looks like, and I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow yet, but we're going to do a video because I like doing videos every day because I'm always doing something arcade related on top of working in the shop and building bookcases and stuff like that for other people. So I'm always doing something every single day of the week. So I don't mind making a video because I'm doing it anyways. Why not just film it? You guys seem to like it. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up, supposedly that helps get the video out to more people through YouTube. I don't know if that's true or not, but any help I can get would be really appreciated. Other than that, any questions or comments, feel free to ask. Hopefully some people will chime in on the Space Firebird project we're going to be doing and shed some light on it for me. I would really appreciate it. It's kind of hard, you know, it's just a bunch of mixed stuff online. One person says this, one person says that, so I don't know. You know, it's tough to try to research things that there's not a lot of things about. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.